Hi there. This is the original martial idea number 3, and it's in our series of videos on the Spanish martial gambit in the line that Marshall had secretly prepared ahead of his famous 1918 encounter with Black against Capablanca. We'll run through the opening moves as quick as possible, as we've recorded them several times in previous videos. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, the Spanish with bishop b5, a6, bishop back to a4, knight f6, to which white castles. Black goes for the closed variation with bishop e7, now rook e1, ensures the e4 pawn is defended, b5, bishop back to b3, black castles, c3 preparing d4 in the center, but black can now unleash the famous Marshall counter gambit with d5, which essentially gives up the e pawn, but black gets a very active piece play. So e takes on d5, knight takes on d5, and now knight takes on e5. White's a pawn up, black trades knights, knight takes e5, rook takes on e5, and Marshall had played this move, knight to f6, where nowadays c6 is thought to be better. After knight to f6, in the said game itself, Capablanca withdrew the rook immediately to e1, but the d4 is more natural, seems more precise. Bishop d6, and now the rook back to e1, so more or less we get to the same position. Knight g4 targets h2, so h3 defends, and black can play bishop h2 check or the immediate queen h4. In previous videos we saw black's or white's best defense with queen to f3, keeps everything covered. But we didn't really go into detail why white cannot really take the knight on g4. So here's the reason why. If h takes on g4, queen h2 check, king f1, queen h1 sends the king to e2, and now bishop takes on g4. White is busted in all variations. Let's take a look at some of them. Well, if f3 is played, then black wins with rook a e8 check. That might be the best line first. If king to f2, then the queen retreats to h4 check. And if the king back to f1, then bishop taking on f3, little minor sacrifice, is winning for black within a move or two. So going back, after f3, we were looking at this line, f3, rook a e8. How about if king d2, then queen takes on g2 is winning for black. So instead of f3, if king d2 is prepared, well, the white queen is open, but black's queen is also under fire. So queen takes g2 first, and now the white queen has to run. I've just lost my arrow. Yeah, the white queen has to run. So queen to c2, queen takes f2 is going to lead to king d3. Now bishop f5, forcing the rook to interpose, rook e4. After bishop takes e4, king takes e4, rook a e8. That's winning for black. So this has been the original martial idea number 3 in the Spanish. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.